There is growing concern over a complication of COVID-19 that seems to be showing up in younger patients. It's estimated that as many as half of the people in intensive care experience blood clots, and they can lead to an increased risk of death by almost 75%. 25-year-old Zach Halverson is one of the lucky ones that made it. WCCO's Liz Collin explains what Minnesota doctors now know about the dangerous condition.
Thanksgiving this year, I've never been more thankful for these people on the front lines.
Zach Halverson is still in a state of gratitude after his grueling fight with COVID-19.
When I got to the top of the stairs, I was completely out of breath.
That led the KFAN producer to United Hospital in St. Paul in September, where a CAT scan revealed a serious complication.
They said that I had I had blood clots. And
did the blood clot thing catch you off guard?
For whatever reason, understand that blood clots were sort of a common thing.
Clotting is a hard one, both to identify, to measure, and then manage.
CentraCare's Dr. George Morris explains how the virus attacks certain types of cells. Part of that can include a patient's blood vessel line, triggering a clot that Dr. Morris says can cause heart attack, stroke, damage to the kidneys, stomach, and skin.
And this is why COVID is really hard to kind of manage and figure out, because it shows up in so many different areas and so many different body systems are affected.
Dr. Morris believes younger people like Zach may suffer a pulmonary embolism because they're able to first fight off the majority of COVID symptoms.
But then when they develop clots in their blood vessel systems, those are smaller clots. And once their body sets into that phase, it's harder to stop it.
It might be why Zach's own mom, hospitalized at the same time, didn't suffer the same fate. Still, both will be on blood thinners likely for months to come as their precautions and recovery from COVID continues.
You don't want to mess around with, you do not want to get, because it's pretty terrible.
Liz Collin, WCCO 4 News.
Dr. Morris says beyond chest pains, skin color changes and swelling can also be a sign that something is wrong. He also advises patients not to start medication to prevent clotting as it can have side effects. He says it's best to talk to your doctor about the concern first.